Oh, man, Zendikar Rising spoilers. Finally. Finally. It seems like it's been a long wait for this, but really, I mean, we're only, a month away from release? So I guess spoilers are going to start dumping on us for Zendikar, but let's get into them. I have 6 to discuss today, and you might be surprised by what you see here. First up, we have Nahiri, Hair of the Ancients. 4-drop. We've seen her in Planeswalker 4 many times before, but this one's pretty slick. Let me tell you. We're going to talk about equipment. It's +1. Create a 1/1 white core warrior creature token. You may attach an equipment you control to it. Really quick. Oh! Colossus Hammer. It only costs 1 to put down. And then you can attach this directly to your 1/1. Now you have an 11/11 white core warrior creature token. That's pretty nuts. Now, I'm not saying it ain't just going to die right away, or someone's going to target it and just like vamoose it, but man, that is an 11/11 cheating a Colossus Hammer into play. I've been waiting for some kind of card in Standard to allow us to cheat the Colossus Hammer onto a creature, and it looks like we got it, so that's cool. But you can't just put it on any creature. Then we have the Nahiri's -2. Look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal a warrior or equipment card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. That's pretty legit too. Now remember, it does say warrior. Right now in Standard, I don't know how many warriors we actually have. I don't know there's too many insane threats. I think it's going to depend a lot with these equipments and with this warrior ability. It's -2. Really what Zendikar Rising is going to bring. What other spoilers are we going to see? What other cards are going to be in the set? Are we going to get some better equipment? You better believe we're going to get some good equipment. I wonder if we are going to get any mythic equipment. I mean, we did just have some really nasty equipment with Embercleave in red, which was nutty. And that's still going to be in Standard. But this is looking like a lot of fun, man. I'm hyped. It's -3. Nahiri, Heir of the Ancients, deals damage to target creature or planeswalker equal to twice the number of equipment you control. We better be seeing a lot of equipment. So there's going to be like, you have 3-4 equipments down. You're dealing some damage, man. You're dealing, if you have 3 equipments down, it's 6 damage to any creature or planeswalker. That can change a game quickly. I like this, man. I think Nahiri is bread and butter. Now, outside of Standard, yeah, and Modern and all that, you got a lot of really nasty equipment, and swords and all that stuff. That could be a blast to play with. And just busted, large equipment that you have fun cheating into play. Let's get into the next card we got here. Colossus Hammer. Not a spoiler, but oh, man, it's going to be fun to play with that. Then we have Jace Mirror Mage. 3-drop with Kicker. What? Since when was... We haven't seen Kicker in forever. I don't know how long it's been, but I'd have to say 3 years, 4 years. I don't even know. 3 years, 2 years. Anyway, Kicker for 2. Legendary Planeswalker Jace. I really like the artwork, by the way, on this. It reminds me of that one card guy with the art, at least. Like he got the playing cards and they're shooting it. I don't know. Maybe somebody, anybody? Okay. But it's a 3-drop. Kicker for 2. When Jace Mirror Mage enters the battlefield, if Jace was kicked. So Kicker, basically, you would pay an additional 2 to cast this. So it would cost you 5 in all. That 2 is colorless. So it would be 3 colorless and 2 blue. When Jace Mirror Mage enters the battlefield, if Jace was kicked, create a token that's a copy of Jace. So if you kick Jace, that just sounds funny. If you kick Jace, you get a copy of Mirror Mage. Except it's not legendary, and its starting loyalty is 1. Okay, so all that aside, what does he do? As +1, scry 2. That's pretty big. I'm just saying that's pretty big. And if you kick him, you get a copy. That's nutty, man. So yeah, he drops. This could be like turn 3, It sounds like a value so far, Planeswalker. You got Scry 2. For 0, draw a card and reveal it. However, Remove a number of loyalty counters equal to that card's converted mana cost from Jace Mirror Mage. Ooh, that's a pretty big downside. There's other cards, other planeswalkers out there that I think have similar abilities, but draw a card and reveal it. Remove a number of loyalty counters. Ooh. Good news is, if you hit 0, that's legit. If you're running stuff, what do you call it? Artifacts that cost 0, cool. Doesn't cost you anything. That's fine. But what? Okay. Probably not the best scenario, but yeah, you're gonna be taking some hits there, and who cares? You can just make another Jace if it was kicked. Keep kicking them on the battlefield. This is gonna be some shenanigans we're gonna see, man. I like that Mirror Mage. I don't know why, but I just wish Jace was like able to copy creatures or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll see that eventually. I don't know, something crazy like that, or like another Planeswalker make a copy of it. You know, he's always copying himself. Like, dude has like some serious like ego issues, not like against himself, but he is so full of himself, it's ridiculous. He's like, yeah, it's more of me. He can't get enough of himself, you know. Anyway, I don't know, we'll see. Jace Mirror Mage, what are you guys' thoughts on that? Okay. Here's the other art of it. I really like the art. I really like the art of this Jace. There was some questionable art. What, Jace the Castaway? That artwork was wretched. I don't know. Well, I don't even know what they were doing with that art. But these two look fantastic. I like the fresh look they gave them. Really, really cool. All right, so yeah, Jace going to be fun. This is not confirmed, but probably, because it came from a pretty reliable source. Zendikar Dual Land Leak, okay? This is what the new dual lands are supposed to look like. When Zendikar Dual Land Leak enters the battlefield, choose a side. Now, obviously, we don't know the name of the card. You know, we'll just call it Zen. So when Zen enters the battlefield, choose a side. You can pick. It either taps for a plains or it taps for an island. Blue or white. Which would you like it to tap for? That's pretty legit. Is that really powerful, though? Yeah, I think so. You know, it allows you, if you're running playsets of this, and it doesn't say it's legendary, which is even better. I don't know why it would be legendary to dual land. But yeah, this is pretty cool. If this is true, and then how big of a cycle are we going to see? Usually you get like 5. Are we going to get 5 lands like this, and then we're going to get more of these? How good are these lands? Are these going to replace any other kind of lands right now in other formats? If this is the case, this is hypothetical, but again, the source was pretty credible, and people are saying that this is the truth right here. But again, not confirmed. I like that because you can pick, man, whatever you have in your hand. Oh wow, I only got these plains cards in my hand right now. Well, I guess I'll go with that. The plains side, that's cool. Or if you need that extra island, you know, whatever the case may be. I like how this works, but the only downside is, not even a downside. Once you pick it, you can't go back. You can't just say, you know what, I'm just going to erase that. You know, can I get the other side now? Unless there's something that allows you to flip a card. That's something interesting also. I don't know if we'll have that happen, though, but really cool. I like it. Then we have Muscle Sliver. This was leaked a while ago, but I'm just going to bring it back up. There's also one new one I'm throwing in here. All Sliver creatures get +1/+1. We're going to see the return of Slivers. I cannot be more happy. I know a lot of older players, or old school players, even like myself, we grew up with Slivers. So this is a chance for us to get drawn back into the game. If some of us have left, I guarantee you they're going to be returning. if they come across that Wizards is back to doing Slivers. Great idea there, Wizards. I love Slivers. Pact of Negation, 0-drop, counter target spell. This is getting the reprints at the beginning of your next upkeep. Pay 5. If you don't, you lose the game. Yeah, it's pretty steep, I understand. But, you run a couple copies of this in the main, you'd be all right. Maybe a sideboard. Great, Pact of Negation is strong. If you're controlling, baby, and you love to control people, Pact of Negation's your treat. I wonder how much it's going to drop the price, though. Last I checked, I thought it was like $12. I could be wrong. I mean, this was a while ago. I don't even know. But Pact of Negation back, that's legit. Here's an interesting one. Golgari Nissa. Another leak, not confirmed, but again, coming from a very credible source. So for 4, it's got Landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, put a loyalty counter on Nissa. Okay, +1, untap target land you control. It becomes a 3/3 elemental creature with haste and menace until end of turn. That's still a land. The only thing that I don't know. That kind of strikes. I guess no. Green does give stuff haste. The last Nissa gave it the lands haste also. And it's got black for the menace. I mean, it's so far aligning pretty good. Untap target land you control becomes a 3/3 elemental creature with haste. Until end of that. Wait, until end of turn? Only until end of turn. That's pretty good. Unlike the other Nissa we saw, which was pretty busted. I like what it does there. It doesn't last forever. That's cool. And then -5, put a creature with converted mana cost equal to or less than the number of lands you control from your hand or graveyard onto the battlefield under your control with 2+1/+1 counters on it. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. I'm going to be playing with Golgari. Golgari finally making a comeback. That's going to be nice. We haven't really seen Golgari top deck in Standard in like over a year. So this will be a very welcoming refresher for sure, if this is the card. I think it is. Again, the art, who knows? This is supposed to be the leak, though. This one came out a while ago as well, but I'm pumped about it. I definitely think this is a good possibility. What do you guys think? Are these real? Is the Golgari Nissa leak true? And are these lands right here true? I think they both are. And if anything, there might be a slight difference in this, but that seems pretty legit. It's not overpowering. It's a 4-drop. I think it's great. Good job. Only time will tell. If you enjoyed this video, by all means, take a moment, hit the like button, and also check out the other videos, the one that's appearing on my face as well. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you tuning in. Skadink, skadink, skadoosh.